Assalamu alaikum. Join the live session biochemistry question paper discussion of your Monday's examination fast. Join fast. Very important questions I am going to tell you inshallah in this video, and those questions are enough for your biochemistry. Some of the 10 marks questions are there, some cycles are there, then some 5 marks questions are there. Fixed questions these are. You practice these and just go to your examination hall. You will pass the examination. Anyone share this link in my official WhatsApp group? Let's Join Pharmacy WhatsApp group. Yes, anyone share, please. Hello, Yeshu. Thank you. Join faster. Today we will discuss a very important questions in biochemistry. Some of the 10 mark and 5 mark questions. Inshallah, by practicing only these questions, you will get a very good marks in your examinations. Because my ambition was to conduct classes tomorrow, but I think today if I give some questions means you can practice those, and by that way tomorrow is the one gap is there no for you biochemistry, in that you can practice no easily with these questions. So for that reason I have selected the day today. Yeah. Yes, hello everyone. Hello. Join faster, there is no time. Already 8 to 5. Join fast, let's start the meeting. I think 14 members are enough. Please share link of WhatsApp group of Ledger. Okay, I will share in this description of the video. Yes, I want 20 members to join. 16 already had joined, just 4 want to join. Join more for 17. 3 more. After joining 20, I will start the live discussion of the biochemistry question paper of your Monday's examination. Coming Monday. 18. I think I want to start now. Okay. Yes, my dear brothers and sisters. Now see, biochemistry. 10 mark, very important. First question you have to practice is in 10 mark I am telling, just you practice this one. TCA cycle, explain the reactions involved in it with energetic. See a TCA cycle, tricarboxylic acid cycle, citric acid cycle, Krebs cycle. 3 are same questions. Citric, tricarboxylic acid, Krebs cycle. If they ask any one from these, means you write same. Either you write citric acid, either you write tricarboxylic acid, either you write Krebs cycle. Means 3 also same here. Got it? And you have to write, mention the energetic. One more very important here, see in 10 marks you should draw the molecular diagrams, means structural based diagrams in 10 marks. These are very important. Just what you do, first you write what is Krebs cycle, where the location of the Krebs cycle, then how much ATP does the Krebs cycle produces. After that you just go for this one, okay, cycle. After drawing a beautiful cycle, then you go for which one? This one. You go for explaining those stages, the cycle, Krebs cycle. Clear? Now next one is discuss the biosynthesis of the purine nucleotides in the body. It is also very important. Purine nucleotide. First you write what are these purine nucleotides. Then how can you biosynthesize this? By that reactions. Many, it is complex based reactions. You practice this. Inshallah in your Monday's examination this question will be framed. Then explain the general reactions involved in the amino acid metabolism. Yes, amino acid metabolism, it is also a very important one. Next 10 mark question here, explain urea cycle and deficiency symptoms of urea cycle enzymes. Here first you have to write what is this urea, then urea cycle, where does it takes place, means mainly it takes place in the liver, then kidney, matrix of the kidney. This location you have to write. After that you have to write how much energy does it produces. After that you have to write the cycle of the urea. Then deficiency symptoms, if urea excess or if urea deficient, means which type of the disorders can be affected. You have to write that all. Then glycolysis, various reaction involved in with the energetics. Glycolysis very important. Just glycolysis means what happens here? Breakdown of glycogen to produce the glucose molecules. Okay, we are producing the new glucose molecule. That process you have to write. That from the glucose 6 phosphate, fructose 6 phosphate, everything you have to write. And one more very important thing is for this, the molecular structures are very important for 10 marks. Clear? Then process of beta oxidation of fatty acid, these are very important. One is urea cycle, then glycolysis, beta oxidation of fatty acid, amino acid metabolism, then TCS cycle or Krebs cycle, purine nucleotides. You practice these cycles enough for your tomorrow's examination. Next we go for 2021. See, urea cycle and factors affecting enzyme activity. This is also very important. Okay, now let's discuss about some of the 5 marks very important questions. Competitive inhibition, you practice this competitive inhibition. First you write what is inhibition, then some of the inhibition types, what are those, reversible, irreversible, allosteric. Then in reversible, what happens, no, this competitive and non-competitive will takes place. You write both competitive and non-competitive. Competitive means here what happens, just simple. Okay, here the inhibitor will compete with the substrate and it goes and bind to the active site of the enzyme that blocks the enzymic activity. Okay, these all you have to write. You have to give some of the example. Then hormonal regulation of blood glucose level in the body, it is also very important in HAP2, human anatomy and physiology. What you have read, no, just you write that only, you will get the marks. Then purine nucleotides, same. Semi-conservative mode of replication of DNA, one video is present on my YouTube channel. You can go and watch that, and also you can take the notes of that. Okay, semi-conservative mode of replication, very simple. Then synthesize, then coenzyme, you go for coenzyme. Then give the structure and biological role of NAD plus and FAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, then FAD, very important these are. Okay, then different types of RNA. What is RNA? It is a single stranded nucleic acid, okay, which is having similar structure with the DNA, but here what happens, the thymine is replaced with the uracil. Okay, and most of the viruses are linked with this RNA, means they are contained the genetic material as RNA. Then you have to write some of the types of the RNA like mRNA, messenger RNA, transfer RNA, mRNA, tRNA and rRNA, ribosomal RNA. Then what's the importance of this ribosome, means RNA in the synthesis of the protein, that also you have to write down. Then substrate level phosphorylation, oxidative phosphorylation, this is also very important. Genetic code, same genetic code what in HAP2 is there, now you can write it down. Next one, competitive inhibition fix. What are carbohydrates? Classify. One is carbohydrates, then one is lipids and amino acid. You have to write it down, what is that classification. Then you go for significance of that particular carbohydrates, amino acid, lipids and proteins also. Hormonal regulation of blood glucose level, then ATP and cyclic AMP, this is also structure and biological significance. These also coenzymes. Coenzymes means these are the non-protein part of the enzyme. Okay, mainly enzyme is made up of the apoenzyme and the coenzyme. Apoenzyme and the coenzyme, these are the non-protein part. Then disorders of the lipid metabolism, very important. Some of the disorders are there. High lipid hypercholesteremia, okay, low cholesteremia, Treize disease, this you have to write it down. I have shared in the WhatsApp group this answer for this lipid metabolism. Then HMP shunt pathway, it is also very important. See, one more very important trick in cycles I want to tell you. See, if you don't know the structure means you just write the names. Okay, means you are supplementary students, no, if you don't know the structure means at that condition you just write the names, and you remember a minimum four structures, minimum 4 structures in one question. You have to remember that. In shunt pathway, you remember, you know that glucose 6 phosphate, fructose 6 phosphate, then ribulose ribulose 5 ribose phosphate, ribose 5 phosphate. These are the important, means a simple one. You just practice this. Okay, you practice this and just you draw the structures of that in particular questions. Then double helical structure of DNA, fixed question this one, double helical structure of DNA. Next, write about HMP pathway, same. Then catabolism of thyrosin, see, you leave that catabolism. catabolism of tyrosine, nothing but purine nucleotide. Okay, then double helical structure of DNA, beta oxidation of fatty acids, then utilization of the ketone bodies, very important. What is ketone bodies? Ketone bodies are mainly composition of the acetone, acetoacetate, beta hydroxy butyrate. These you have to write. After that you have to write one what is that, ketone body formation, how the synthesis of the ketone takes place. First there will be two molecules combine each other. Okay, acetone coenzyme A in the presence of ketothiolase, that you have to write it down here. Then electron transport chain, very important. Lipid metabolism, very important. Then gluconeogenesis, formation of glucose from non-carbohydrate molecules, non-carbohydrate basically, like non-carbohydrate like amino acid, lipids, these all are the non-carbohydrates, glycerol. Then hormonal regulation of blood glucose level. Are you writing these questions now? Just practice these questions. These are enough for your examination. Don't go beyond these questions. These questions are enough for your examination. If you practice these means definitely you will get a good marks in your examination. And you practice this glucogenesis and glucogenesis. It is also very important one. Semi-conservative we discussed, competitive inhibition we discussed, then hormonal regulation also we discussed, ATP, cyclic KMP, NAD, FAD, these all are the coenzymes we already discussed. Urea cycle, deficiency symptoms of urea cycle enzymes, then different types of jaundice. Okay, A jaundice, B jaundice, what are there? No, simple, complex, they have to write it down, and causes. Then important functions of phospholipid. Phospholipid basically what? No, it is a derivative of the lipid, phospholipid, then triglycerides, steroids, these all are the derivative of the lipids. Then you have to write a phospholipid functions. First you write what are phospholipid, means these are the derivatives of the lipids. Okay, then afterwards you write these where functions of phospholipid. Okay, functions of phospholipid, minimum you have to write 15 to 16 functions. Electron transport chain, very important. You have to draw that electron transport chain diagram. Means mainly it takes under the mitochondria. You show that. I have already shared this PP, means the notes, handwritten notes in my WhatsApp link. You can just go and download that. Helical structure is also very important. Just some selected questions are there. You just read that. Okay, once again I am telling you. See, for 10 mark, purine nucleotide, TCA cycle, glycolysis, amino acid metabolism, urea cycle. These 5 are 10 marks. Then if you discuss in 5 marks means double helical structure, then HMP pathway, gluconeogenesis, different types of RNA and types of RNA, electron transport chain, functions of phospholipid, then IUB classification of enzyme, International Union of Biochemistry, transferases, ligases, lipases, isomerases. This is also very important one. Okay, inshallah I will share that. Okay, these are 5 marks. Some more are there, I will tell you. Coenzymes, structure and biological role of the NAD, FAD, AMP, cyclic AMP, and ATP. Semi-conservative, mode of replication of DNA, hormonal regulation of blood glucose level or blood sugar level in the body, competitive inhibition, non-competitive inhibition, both you practice. Both you practice. See, competitive, non-competitive, these are the, this comes under that which one? Reversible inhibition, which can be reversed again if you remove that inhibitor, no, then we can easily reverse that. Genetic code, substrate level phosphorylation and oxidative phosphorylation. Okay, these are some 5 marks and 10 marks important questions in biochemistry. Now let's discuss about the 2 marks. In 2 marks, what happens, my dear brothers and sisters? Just to practice some of the questions I have already given you. Inshallah, I will add this in the description, or you can just join my WhatsApp group. There I have already provided that. Okay, you can go and observe that video biochemistry 2 marks, how to write and what content you have to write. And also I have given some of the questions, 20 to 25 questions. According to that questions, I have also prepared the answers for that. You can just go and practice those answers and you can get great marks there. See, you don't worry, in 2 into 10, here you just take 10 marks. Just for supplementary students I am telling. Here you take 10 marks. Here see, for 35 marks, here you take 20 marks. Means you have to write only 5 here. 7 into 5. 7 are there. You anyhow you maintain 5 here. Okay, 20 plus 10, 30 marks. Safe side. Here you take at anyhow, definitely if you practice those questions what I have given now, you will take here 20, for 20 marks, definitely you will get 10 marks here. 10 plus 30, 40 marks. If they cut and they will give a 35 also, don't worry. If they given 30 also, you don't worry. But a safer side from our side is you have to write up to 45 marks. Here you have to write a 10 mark accurate. Here 20 mark accurate. Tell me 10 marks, brother. You just go and rewind my video and you can look from that. You can hear. Okay, because already the time is 16:22. 16 minutes already I have completed a long video. See, 10 mark urea cycle, glycolysis, amino acid metabolism. Okay, then TCA cycle or Krebs cycle, purine nucleotides. Finish. Enzyme activity. Sometimes they will ask in 5 mark. Same. Means factors affecting enzyme activity. That only temperature, pressure, concentration. Means this you have to maintain that one. Clear? Are you getting idea? No? Yes. Just to practice these 10 mark question, 5 mark question, 2 marks question. Tomorrow you are having a whole day. Sit and practice. See, questions are in your hand only. Biochemistry is a vast syllabus. No need to read the whole syllabus here. Just to practice these selected questions. What I am telling you, you practice this and inshallah Rahman, you will get only these questions. What I have told you, these questions only you will get in your examination. Okay. What about pyrimidine? See, pyrimidine sometimes it will ask, but see, you leave that pyrimidine. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your support. Okay. See, pyrimidine, what you do means, pyrimidine nucleotides, better you leave that pyrimidine. Because what happens, if you practice purine nucleotides, at that time what happens, you get confused there and pyrimidine nucleotides. So here you will not get anyone there. दोनों भी, दो के अंदर आपको एक भी नहीं मिल सकेगा उधर ना. ये भी प्यूरिन भी चले जाएगा, पायरिमिडिन भी आपके हाथ से चले जाएगा. मिल जाएगा भाई. प्रैक्टिस मत करो आप. डोंट वरी, यू विल गेट 50 प्लस. यू प्रैक्टिस दिस मीन्स जस्ट डू हार्ड वर्क. सिट द होल नाइट टुडे. इन्वेस्ट द होल नाइट टुडे. इफ यू आर नॉट स्टार्टेड येट मीन्स some urea cycle, glycolysis, you practice this one. Sir, purine is very difficult to read. Sir, please help me out. Brother, why purine is difficult means, see, the purine contains the structures. Okay, you do one thing, you just remember minimum 12 to 13 structures are there. You remember 5 structures there, minimum 5 structures. You write down only 5 structures, remaining you write the names directly. Okay, you directly write the names and mention the enzymes there. After that you write that means you write that means what you have draw the structures on the basis of the purine nucleotides. Just write it down, like ribose 5-phosphate, it's reacted with this one and it got some product. Okay, you write this one, which enzymes are utilizing there. Some points you have to write on that stages of that purine nucleotides. Then only at anyhow you will get 5 marks there. Without structure I am telling. If you draw structure means they will give above 8. Without structure means in 10 marks you will get 5 marks. Don't worry. 5 mark also it is safe side. Okay. If for one question you get 5 marks means for another question you try to score there 7 marks. 5 plus 7, 12 marks you got there. Then in 5 marks you score 20 marks there. 20 plus 12, 32. Alhamdulillah, you are on the safe side, safe zone. 32 is a safe zone. Then now click for 2 marks here. In 2 marks you practice, you will 110% if you practice what questions I have given, from that you practice means 110%. I guarantee that from that only you will get 5 questions compulsory. 5, 10 plus 10 plus 12. Okay, 5 plus 20 plus 12, how many? 42 marks. We don't want 42, just give me 35 marks also, I'm happy. I don't want to score highest marks to university. No, no, no. Just keep in your mind, my dear brothers and sisters, just you pass a biochemistry. See, degree examination, one more point I want to tell you, just you pass. Take the knowledge and pass in one attempt. It is very important. Okay, knowledge is very important in degree examination. Take the knowledge and clear your subject. No hurry burry for rank. Leave that rank. If the rank would come in our hand, means automatically it will come, you don't worry about that. Okay, just go for, because while you are running for the rank, no, you will not pass, you will fail there. So you leave that about the rank, you just practice on these important questions. Some students, what they will do means they will run for in back of the rank. Sir, I want to get university rank, and they started to read the whole syllabus. No, it's stupid thing. The whole syllabus, reading whole syllabus, it's a vast syllabus, man, in biochemistry. It's not a single or double two topics, many topics are there. Just to practice question papers. Why want to make our brain full busy stuff? No. Just practice these questions. Just maintain your mind stable. Inshallah, you will definitely pass. Okay, don't make your mind hurry burry, and definitely you will pass. You don't worry. Those who join this meeting, no, definitely they will pass. And those who not join this meeting, no, tell them to observe this video, because I am providing very important questions for you. As you know that in my previous videos, alhamdulillah, I given many questions for your like pharmaceutics. I have given analysis, I have given human anatomy in today's paper. See, many questions are repeated from that. Okay, alhamdulillah, summa alhamdulillah. So what I am telling means just practice these questions. Okay. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.